The show is called Hello Goodbye, and that's the theme. There's some hellos. There's a lot of goodbyes because this is the last Friday of whatever the before times,
The
and
before times.
it's pretty. I mean, we're making jokes about it, but like, what's going to happen on Monday is that we're giving the government over to Nazis. That's what's happening,
The
and
mobsters.
yeah,
Mobster
mobsters,
spies.
Nazis combination. It's not great, and nobody in power seems to be able to figure out what's going on here. Merrick Garland, there's a lot of Merrick Garland talk and debate, on the interwebs. And Mark Elias shared this because Garland gave a farewell speech at the DOJ. And he talked a lot about this, about the norms of the DOJ, the norms that have been woven into the DNA of generations of DOJ employees. They are the commitments that ensure we will adhere not only to the letter, but to the spirit of the rule of the law. It's the obligation of each of us to follow our norms, not only when it is easy, but also when it is hard, especially when it is hard. And you go in and read the whole thing, and it's like he still hasn't figured it out. He thinks that the criticism that he's getting is because we want him to just go arrest Trump for no reason or whatever. Like, we want him to follow the norms. We want him to do the thing that you're supposed to do, which is what you said you were going to do, which is go to the law without fear and favor and indict the people. He actually congratulated the people there because they were able to arrest so many people that stormed the Capitol that day. And, didn't arrest any of the planners, didn't even indict them, but just that. And, that's where we're at. So what's happening now? And I think Jack Smith did his job. I think Jack Smith did what he was supposed to do. He got unlucky and he got owned by this Aileen Cannon. By the way, who is she? Where did she come from? Why is there like no media coverage at all about Aileen Cannon? There's the one fucking picture of her. We've not seen another picture of her. I think there's only one photo, or there's two. There's the one where she's on Zoom, and then there's the dopey one that they always show. And don't they have is there flamenco dancing picture? Like, where is the top shelf? This woman has almost single-handedly rat-fucked our democracy. Maybe a story in one of the papers? I don't know. And so what's going to happen on Monday is Pam Bondi, who basically for 25 grand just decided not to pursue the indictment on Trump University.
Yeah.
Grand. That's it. That's all it costs. 25
It's
grand.
really cheap. I think that's why she's getting the job.
They already know she can be bought. Not only that, she can be bought cheap. Like
cheap.
In Casablanca, I don't mind a parasite. I object to a cut rate one because it all comes back to Casablanca. But she's going to be in charge of the DOJ, and Kash Patel on his enemies list is going to be in charge of the FBI. And they're going to be what Jen Murcia, when she was on the show, calls the rule, not of law, but by law, where they're going to take the laws and they're going to weaponize them and go after their enemies. And that's what's going to happen. And Merrick Garland is going to find out because I think he's on these lists. Which
I don't think so. He's a hero. He's done nothing. Yeah, I mean, he's done nothing but cry.
He is a good crier.
He shed so many tears talking about his ancestors. Every time a camera was on this man, he couldn't tell us or warn us about what's going on. He just had to cry that I want to drop him down into what remains of the LA fires and have him put it out. I think he's got enough tears to put out all the fires. That's what he's good for. I'm not sure.
The whole thing is just
this person.
A complete misfire. Just like with Biden suddenly coming on the farewell address and being like, oligarchs and misinformation might be a problem. You don't say. Wow. Nice of you to tell us 4 days before you're leaving. Great. What are we supposed to do with this information?